it's Dankyoncé, and I'm here for day number 9 of my 30-day post a video challenge. I'm so sorry I have half my forehead cut off the camera because I honestly did not feel like laying my lace down today, and I didn't want to wear a hat, so I'm sorry, but deal with it.
Relax.
Also, don't forget the free Discord is in the description box below. Join it if you want to talk about manifesting, success stories, tips, all that. So I want to talk about if you should tell other people about your manifestations or not, because back when I used to watch a bunch of different creators, some of them would say, no, you shouldn't tell people, that's bad. Some would say, oh yeah, you could tell people, it doesn't matter. So here's my opinion on it. So I feel like it depends on who you tell, because some people have a lot of supportive people around them. Some people don't have supportive people around them. Some people have genuine friends around them. Some people have hater friends around them. So you have to use your discernment and figure out exactly who you should tell if you want to tell anybody. Me personally, I will tell my mom about some of my manifestations, but I won't go into specific details unless it's something simple, like a certain pair of shoes, or if I'm manifesting like a outfit or something like that. Like I'll tell her stuff like that. But when it comes to income, like she knows that I like to manifest money, but I don't go into specifics about how much. Or I'll tell my best friend, because with her, I'm not expecting any hater energy from her. She's just like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not going to say she believes in manifesting, but I will say that she'll listen to me talk about it. Even if she doesn't believe in it, she's not like, oh, well, that doesn't work, or, oh, that's foolish, or she doesn't say anything like that. She's just like, oh, okay, girl, congratulations. You know, you got that. So yeah, I don't mind telling my mom and my best friend because they're supportive for the most part. But if you're in a situation where you live with people who have low self-concepts, or if they don't believe in manifestation, or if they don't even believe in the simple concept of having faith in something, don't tell them anything. And if you do feel like you need to tell somebody, look for people online who like to talk about manifesting, or make YouTube videos, like do like a virtual journal, or if you want to write it down and have a physical journal, do that. But don't tell people who you already should be able to tell are unsupportive, because that's not going to do anything except for get you to talking to them, and they're going to reinforce their limiting beliefs on you. And then if you're trying to change those beliefs, it's going to be easier for you to slip back into that old mindset, and that's not what you want to do.
No.
And also, if you're around people who like to joke, that's perfectly fine. But if you think that if you tell them about your manifestation, they're going to start making jokes about it, if it's going to make you feel any type of way, don't tell them either. Like me and my best friend, we will joke about each other all the time. Like she'll call me bald headed, I'll say she got a big head. Like we just go back and forth like that. But we know that we're only doing it out of love, so it doesn't really affect us at the end of the day. But if you have friends that like to joke around like that, and then you say something about I'm manifesting a boyfriend, and they'll be like, oh girl, you're ugly, you're never going to get a man, be careful, because sometimes, unless you know that person, like me and my best friend, we've been best friends for like 15 years at this point, if not longer. If you are new to that friendship, or if y'all only been friends for like a year or something like that, be careful, because sometimes people will make a joke, but it won't be a joke. So unless you know that you're not dealing with a person like that, be careful and don't tell them anything either, because you're just setting yourself up for failure.
I already know this is gonna turn out bad.
Like years and years and years ago, I had a friend who was very negative, and pretty much anything positive you would try to say, it would get turned around like, nope, that's not gonna happen, da, 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 da. So with a person like that, if they were still in my life at this point, which I'm thankful that they're not, but if they were still in my life at this point, they would eventually make their exit, because it would get to a point where I'm not even talking to them, because girl, I'm not even giving you a chance to rain on my parade.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Also, if you're one of those people who likes to talk about things that they're manifesting on social media, please use discernment with that, because social media is on the internet. The internet is public, anybody can see it. I mean, well, depending on your privacy settings. But if you're like me, my Instagram is public because I don't really post anything on my page. Like, if I'm not mistaken, my last page post might have been in January. And before that, I can't even remember when it was. But I do post on my story. And I like posting on my story because I can either post on my public story or I can post in my close friends. So if I'm talking about manifesting, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be in my close friends and not on my public story. Because anybody can be watching the public story. And I don't know if y'all know, but they have these little bot story watchers. So even if your page is public and you think you blocked the person that you don't want to see anything that you post, they can be watching your page from one of those bot story watchers. So that's another reason why you need to be careful, because it could be a person that you no longer associate with and they're preying on your downfall the whole time based on what you're posting on the internet. I feel like Pinterest is good if you want to post about stuff and you don't want to use like Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, because on my Pinterest, I think there's only about 2 people that I know in real life on there. And I have a vision board where I post stuff that I actually do want to manifest, but it's private. So only I can see it. Like, not even my friends can see it. It's just me. But I do have a general board called Manifested where I post like manifestation quotes, or I'll post like pictures of couples or pictures of money or pictures of like people whose lives aesthetically look like lives that I would like to live. That's like, I don't care who sees that. You can just look at it and just be like, oh, okay, you know. But my vision board, that's private. Nobody's going to see that. And that's why I feel like that's a good option. Twitter, that's way too public. I don't want to protect my tweets because I'm a content creator. Why would I have a private page? Same thing with Instagram. I don't promote my YouTube or anything on Instagram because I don't want to have those people to even see my videos. But I'm not going to put my page on private because I do post about my business and stuff. And I have a business Instagram also, which is not private as well. But when it comes to manifesting, I'm strictly on Pinterest and YouTube. I used to be on Reddit, but those people are very negative, so I deleted my account a couple months ago. And now I'm on the Discord. I do have it set up and the link is in the description box. So once y'all start pouring in there, we're going to keep that a positive space. And if you bring your negativity in there, guess what? You're getting blocked, ejected, removed. However you got to go, you're going to go, because we're not having that.
Anybody resisting, goddamn my ass kiss it.
Moral of the story, they're your manifestations. If you want to tell people about them, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But just use discernment if you're going to tell people or if you're going to post about it. Like I said, me personally, I only tell people that are like really close to me, like my mom and my best friend. And when I do tell them, I don't go into detail. Nothing personal. It's just, these are my manifestations and y'all don't need to know every single detail, you know? But that is all I have for y'all today. I will see y'all for the next video. And until then,
I'm out this bitch.
They told me to be good tonight.